What business can you start with 200K? Okay, so I asked this question on my status a few weeks back, and here are some of the responses I got from my WhatsApp people. This person here said if it's an online business, then e-commerce will require such an amount and probably forex and crypto. But I don't always have interest in those. Okay. Now this person here said he will start an importation business. Now, this third person here said e-commerce, and the last reply I have here, it's this person said a marketing agency only if you have the full knowledge already, which means you need to have the knowledge before you eventually go into this marketing agency stuff he's talking about. Now, I will give you the opportunity rather, or I'll allow you answer this question in the comment section of this video. But before that, I have my own answer, which is why I'm doing this video. So stay to the end of this video because there's a bonus awaiting you at the end of it, and come with me. So in this video, I'll be introducing you to an online business. I started with 200,000 naira and then what I got in return. The video is going to be practical, so you're going to be seeing everything as it is. So first of all, this business is known as e-commerce. If you still remember, someone mentioned e-commerce from one of the suggestions. So this business is known as e-commerce. And what e-commerce is basically is just the buying and selling of goods and services online, which means you don't have to see this good. In some cases, you don't even have to see them, especially if you're selling in a different country. But if you're selling in your country, then of course you can see it. But everything happens online. That's what e-commerce is about. You don't need a physical store to have your products there for people to come and buy. You advertise your products online. People are buying online and they are getting their products delivered online. Everything is 100% online. Now, what kind of products do we sell as someone who is doing e-commerce? I know you're about to ask. Now, basically, you sell problem-solving products. You sell products that are high in demand. You sell products that have high rate of return because, of course, it's business. So you won't like to select a product that you will sell and lose. So some of these products, most of them, is advisable that they are lightweight, so they won't cost you much when you're shipping. And I will talk more about that in the course of this video. But basically, you're selling a product that is solving a problem. For instance, here are some products I've sold before and some that might be sold if you want to. Now, on my left here, we have this massage pad here. This product helps you with massage. You put it on your back there, you turn it on, and it kind of massages your body. The one on my right here is a car scratch repair. You can see in this first picture here and the second picture here the before and after, which means this product, when you apply it to a scratch surface of your car, you get this result. So this is a product that people might want to buy, a product that people will want to buy because of course it's solving a problem and it's high in demand too. Now another product here is this therapeutic ring. This rings helps with your blood pressure. It helps regulate your blood pressure. And the next product I have here on my list here is this beeswax furniture repair. It helps you make the surfaces of your furniture as smooth as they were when you first bought them. So it means if you have a scratch furniture, you can just apply this product on it and you can see the before and the after here. Our product here is this arthritis cream. It helps with pain relief. I don't know, this is zoomed so you can't see the product fully. Let me move to the next one. The next one here is this anti-paranoia relief oil. It helps with this nail infection here, as you can see. And this one is a foot patch that helps with detoxification. Basically, you apply it on your foot and you go to sleep and wake up the next day with a cleaner foot. Now the next product here is this teeth whitening pen. Personally, I've sold this product. I sold it for 120 Ghana cedis, which is around 12 to 13,000 naira as of the current rates, exchange rates. And the last product on my list here is this anti-snore device. And this video will be mostly centered on this anti-snore device because I'm selling this product currently and it's a product I am going to use for this video because I'm selling it currently and I still have all the records intact. So here are examples of some of these products, and these products are bought at cheaper rates from China because we are buying from the manufacturers from China on 1688.com. Shortly I'll be going to the website and you see how much this product costs. So what are the steps involved in e-commerce? The first step here is to buy a domain and a hosting plan. You need a domain and a hosting plan because since everything is happening online, you're going to need a website for you to advertise your products and create a landing page. I'll show you what a landing page is later in this video, but you need a domain and a hosting for you to create a landing page so people can go and read more about your products before they place an order. A domain basically is the name of your website, and a hosting plan is like a space where all the files on your website are stored. Now, the first step is to buy a domain and a hosting plan. And I told you we are going to get practical with this. So let's see how much a domain and a hosting plan will cost us. From what I have here, a domain and a hosting plan is going to cost 17,419 naira. I have to remember that it's annually. So once you buy, you're going to be using it for a complete year. If you want, you can buy a 3 months on or the one for 6 months, but I'll advise you buy for 1 month so you can just know that okay, you are done with anything relating to domain and hosting for 1 year. A domain and hosting on harmonweb.com will cost you 17,419 naira. Let's get practical and see how true that is. So this is harmonweb.com. Let me refresh it, and you can see the order summary here. For a .com.ng domain is 17,000. Oh, it's just refreshed. It's 17,419 naira. So let's keep that into book. I don't know why it's disappeared. Okay, let's get the records down. Let's say 17,419 naira. As you can see, 17,419 naira. So we'll write 17,490. 490. Well, let me write it in my calculator. 17,490. That's for your domain in a year. So that's the first thing you need, and that's the first step you need for your e-commerce. Now the second step, after you might have purchased your domain and hosting, the second step is to research and find a product. In my case, I'll be using the anti-snore device because I've already done my research and I knew that okay, that product is cool and it's selling. So I'm going to skip this step because already we have a product. Now the third step is to design a landing page for your product. So after I got my product, the next thing I did was that I designed a landing page for my product, and let me show you how the landing page looks like. So this is the landing page I designed for that very product. You can see it's an anti-snore device. Let me go to the beginning of it. So basically what the landing page does, it tells you more about your product. It tells people more about your product. So when they click the link, they come here, they read more about your product, they read how to use it, the reviews, the testimony, how to order and everything. And you provide a form for them so they can fill in their details. They put in their name, their email address, their phone number, and the quantity they want to buy, and then they submit your form. So that is the second step in doing your e-commerce. Now the third step, from what I have here, the third step is to test your product using Facebook ads. Now what I mean by testing is you go to Facebook and you set up a Facebook ads for your product to see if people are really interested in your product. So you can do it for 2 or 3 days and see if you get orders. Then you conclude that okay, people are actually interested in the product, and then you go ahead and sell it. So I did my testing for 2 days and I used 8,000 naira daily budget for it. So literally I spent 16,000 naira for the 2 days. So I'm going to add 16,000 naira here. 16,000 naira. I'm going to add 16,000 naira. So far I've spent 33,490. Now the next thing I did was to buy my product. So I told you we buy this product rather at 1688.com. So let's go to 1688.com and let's see what this website, what the website looks like. It's a Chinese based website. Now you can see this is the product here. Some stores are selling it for 0.26 Chinese yuan. This one is selling for 0.35. This one is selling for 0.42. This one is selling for 0.25. Now here are some of the products I told you about earlier. Now you can see the anti-paranoia oil here is selling for 3 Chinese yuan, 3 Chinese yuan, and yuan is around $169 as of the time I bought that product. So you can see this product is just about 300 to 400 naira, and this one here is for you just adjust about 500 to 600 naira depending on the rate as of the time you want to buy. Now this very one here was 0.35 yuan, 0.26 yuan. Some stores are selling. Normally I don't buy the cheapest and I don't buy the most expensive. I don't buy the cheapest because it might just be fake, and I don't buy the most expensive so I'll know that I'm still getting profit. So I buy the one in the middle. Normally the ones in the middle are very okay and they can serve the purpose. So the next thing I did was to buy my product at 1688.com. And how much did it cost me to buy that product? Let me show you. I told you I'm going to get more practical in this video. So here is the product 0.60 yuan. I bought the one of 0.60 plus the box. Now if you're buying without the box, it's going to be less, but I wanted to buy with the box so that it would be easier for people to just deliver and replace it when they are finished using it. So I bought one for 0.60 yuan. If we multiply 0.60 yuan by 100 pieces, because I bought 100 pieces of the product, it's going to give you 60 yuan. Then you add this 45. 45 here is the freight. Freight is the cost of moving the products from this manufacturer, the person you're buying from, to your shipping address. Now you're buying in China and you're shipping to any country you want to sell. I sell in Ghana and I'll tell you why I do Ghana shortly. So this 45 here is the cost of moving this product from the manufacturer to your shipping address. Now let's say your manufacturer is based in Lagos and the address you give them for them to ship to wherever you're shipping is somewhere in Abuja also. So this 45 Chinese yuan is the cost of moving that product from that manufacturer to that place to the address you gave them. So in my case it was $45, 45 Chinese yuan. So everything together was 105 Chinese yuan. I don't know if you're following. Now let me take it again. 0.60 times 100 pieces of the product is 60 Chinese yuan plus 45 is going to be 105. So here is the final quotation I got for this product. RMB, which is Chinese yuan, as of when I bought this product, sorry, was 169. So 169 by 105, which is the total for both the shipping, both the buying and the freight, was 17,745. Now 10%, this 10% here is for the person that was helping me to buy. Now normally you can buy this product yourself, but I advise you use a procurement agent. Since it's a Chinese website, these people already have that experience of buying from that place. So it's better you buy with them so you know you're safe and you don't suffer anything like maybe you bought from a wrong person or a fade payment method or delivery and everything. So they are experts. They have been buying there for years. So it's better you buy with them. And they charge you 10% of whatever you're buying. So 10% of 105 is 10 Chinese yuan. So if you add 169 Chinese yuan by this 10, which is 10%, it's going to give you 1,774. Now, if you add this 1,774 by the initial cost of the product, which is 17,745, everything is giving you 19,519. That is how much I spent on 100 pieces of that product. 19,519. So let me add 19,519. So far we have spent 53,000. Now in my case it was less. It wasn't up to 53,000 because I already have a domain and hosting. Remember we added domain and hosting here. So but let's say 53,009. That's what we have there. Now the next thing, which is step 6, is to ship your product to a country of your choice. Now I sell in Ghana, and here are my reasons why I sell in Ghana. One, Ghana speak English, so I don't have problem with designing my landing page, since it's not going to be in any other country. Since it's not going to be any language at all, it's going to be English, which I already know. So I design my landing page in English. If you're selling in a country like Cote d'Ivoire, for instance, then your landing page has to be in a language they will understand. So that is one reason I choose Ghana. And the second reason I choose Ghana is because I have a delivery. It's easier to get a delivery company that can deliver to almost the whole of Ghana. Yeah. Unlike in Nigeria here, I don't know if there's any company. If you know of any company or any agent that can deliver the whole of Nigeria, then let me know in the comments. But as of the time I was making this video, I only know of people that deliver for certain states. So you're literally gonna be working with a lot of delivery agents, and it's not recommendable for me for restart. So it's easier to work with a lesser number of people. And the third reason why I choose Ghana is because Ghana cedis is above the naira. Ghana cedis is around 103 naira as of now. It can even be more. I don't know the current rate, but it's within the range of 103 naira above for one Ghana cedis. Now that product anti-snow, I'm going to be showing you later in this video. I sold it for 150 Ghana cedis. If you convert that to naira, it's going to be around 17 to 18,000 naira thereabout, which is what an average Nigerian will not pay for that product. But 150 Ghana cedis is not really much in Ghana, so it's something very easy for them to buy. So that is the third reason why I prefer selling in Ghana. So I shipped that product to Ghana, and shipping that product cost me 221. Let me see. It cost me 221 Ghana cedis. Now here is what the delivery company told me. Now they told me weight is 1 kg. Now 100 pieces of that product cost just 1 kg, which means weight is something you have to consider, because the higher the weight, the higher your shipping fee. So it cost 1 kg, and it was shipped at the rate of $14 per kg, which is 12.2 cedis. Now total bill was 171 plus 15 cedis, which is his transport for going there to pick it or something. Now everything was 221 Ghana cedis. Now I'll come back to this and add this 221 Ghana cedis to our expenditure later. The reason why I'm not acting it now is because I didn't really pay him this money. He paid there and collected the product. He cleared the product and paid. What happened was that when I started selling, then he deducted it from the money I made while selling. So I'm not going to add this upfront. Reason is because it's not part of my capital. I'm not paying for it right now at the moment. So I'm not going to add that. But this is around 22,000 naira if we convert. So that's how much it cost me to ship that product. Now the next step, which is step 7, is to turn on Facebook ads and then forward my orders to delivery company. Now remember I told you I first tested that product for 2 days, which is 16,000 naira, because it was 8,000 for 2 days. Now when the product actually arrived, what I did was I increased the daily budget to 10,000 naira, and I was running ads from Monday to Saturday, so that was like 60,000 naira for a week. Now I'm going to add 60,000 naira for a week. That's what I spent, 60,000 naira for 1 week, plus 60,000 naira and 103,000. Now what I did was, after the first week, what came in, I now used the money. I removed 60,000 naira for the next week. So not like I had money somewhere which I was using for ads. What came in after in the first week was what I removed 60,000 naira for the next week. And you're going to be seeing it shortly. So here is the interface for my Facebook ads manager. As of the time of recording this video, there is no ads active, and that is why it's showing this account error here. And I told you earlier that the daily budget I was using was 10,000 naira. So let me backdate this to everything, all the time I've spent, all the money I've spent so far, and let's see what it cost me on ad. Now let me keep this on maximum, and you can see on maximum here that I got 129 orders for this product as of 14 December to 14 February. I'm recording this video on 14 February. Now it's showing 14 December here because this was when this Facebook ads account was created. I didn't start running ads in December, right? I started selling this product in January 2024, and I'll show you that shortly. But it's showing 14 December here because this is when this ad account was created. So 14 December to 14 February, I got 129 orders for this product. I got 129,569 reach and then 191 impression. And I spent 236,000 on ads from this period. As of the time of recording this video, I have just about 10 of these products left, which means I've sold over 90 plus. And let me go back to my May and show you how this works. Now, normally what happens is that you set up your Facebook ads, and when people click on your ad, it takes them to your landing page. It takes them to your landing page here. This is your landing page. You take them to your landing page. Now, when they come to your landing page, they read more about your product, right? And then they place an order. So I said we'll be practical. So let's just say the person's name is Mr. A. Let's say Mr. A placed an order, and his phone number is 1234567. His alternative phone number is 67890, something like that. And his full address is, normally you're selling in Ghana, so you should expect a Ghanaian address. But let's just say, okay, let's say Accra. Accra is in Ghana, right? And city and states, let's say Accra again. And let's say you want to buy wine, which is 150 Ghana cedis, and then you click on order now. So what happens is that when someone places an order, you get a mail, right? The person says this, your order is successful, you get a call from your delivery agent, like that, like that, like that. Now what happens is you get a mail. So if I check my mail now, you see that that order is reflecting. Now you can see, let me refresh it, and you see that there is a new order. Okay, let's wait for this to refresh. Let's wait for it to refresh. And you see that what I feel there will show in my mail. Okay, it's taking too much time. Now you can see new submission for anti-snow. As you can see, these are past orders I received for this product. You can see new submission on anti-snow. You keep scrolling down, you see new submission, and these are the past orders I received for this product. Now let's click on this new one here, which is the one I just did. You can see Mr. A, phone number, alternative phone number, full address. So what you do is when you get this mail, you copy this information to this spreadsheet. Your delivery company is going to provide you with this spreadsheet, right? So you copy the person's information to this spreadsheet. Now, what you can see here is the past ones. Let me zoom this to 70%, or let's say 90%, so that you see, or let's say 75, so that you see it well. Now this is the past one. So if I was to add that one, I'll just click here and add the name, the quantity the person ordered, the person's address and contact. So on the right hand side here, on this side here, is the status. Now when you feed this, the delivery company is going to call the person. Hello, okay, is this person? We just got your order for this device, for this product. Where can we meet you and how can we deliver this product? So some people on Facebook act funny. I don't know, some feel maybe it's a joke or something. So sometimes when they make that call, you see something like cancelled, as you can see here. Okay, this person now rescheduled. He told them he traveled and he will be back. When he'll call them, when he'll be back. Now sometimes they never call back. Now this person said, I'm not available, and we call you when I'm ready. Then some, if I should scroll down here, if I should scroll up, you can see this one rescheduled and never met up with the new time he gave. And this person cancelled and said that she doesn't remember making an order. So obviously she's trying to say I lied or something. I don't know. But you're dealing with human beings, right? So you should expect something like that. Now there are some that are confirmed and these ones have been returned. When you see return here, it just means okay, this person actually confirms that they want the product. Now when the rider took it there, they say something like maybe they called and the person didn't pick, or the person told them, okay, I'm not available, and something like that. So they have to return the product. But you can also see here, which is delivered, 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 somewhere delivered. Now I'm explaining this to tell you why you saw 129 orders and we still have over 10 products left. Now, I know someone might be asking, okay, you said you bought just 100 products and then we have 129 orders. How come 10 is still remaining? So this is what happens, right? This is part of the business. Yeah, it's actually fun actually. Now, Let me show you also my payment sheet, because remember we are at this last step here, which is getting paid, right? So let me show you this payment sheet from the company. The first sheet I showed you was for the orders. Now this is the one for the payments. Now let me zoom this back to 75. Now I started running ads on the 5th of January 2024. You can see the first date here is 5th of January 2024, and these are the ones that were successfully delivered. Now at this point, which is 16th January, from 5th to 16th should be around a week or so. Yeah. I asked for a payment. Now the delivery company actually pays you anytime you request for a payment. They're not paying you weekly, they're not paying you monthly, they're paying you whenever you ask them to pay you. So I told them to pay me on the 16th of January 2024. You can see payment made. Now it was 2040 Ghana cedis. This was just about 1 week. From 5th to 16th, it's about 1 week and some days, right? So I received a payment of 2,40 Ghana cedis. They took 10,000 cedis for charges, right? Transfer charges. And what I was paid finally was about 2,000 minus 10 here is going to be 2,030 Ghana cedis. Now let's convert that to Naira and see. Normally they can pay you through any means, right? The delivery company can pay you through direct transfer. Although they are based in Ghana, they can pay you through direct transfer to your bank account. But I like receiving my payments via Binance USDT. Now I tell them to pay me through Binance. The reason is because I like to save. I like to use the opportunity to save in USDT, which is in dollars, right? So I tell them to pay me through Binance. Now this is 100% optional. If you don't know anything about crypto, or you're not conversant with Binance, you can ask them to pay you through your bank account. You give them your bank account and they send the money. But I asked them to pay me through Binance, and what I got for that week was 162 USDT. You can see 24th January 2016. What I was paid, convert if you convert what I received in Ghana there, that was 2040 Ghana cedis, it was 164 USDT. And when I sold that and changed this to Naira, it was 211,114 Naira. Now you can still remember that what we spent was 113,000, 113,000, right? And just about 1 week of just in about 1 week of selling, I made 211,000 naira. That is crazy, isn't it? So let's move on. If you keep studying these sheets to this point, you can see that okay, I kept selling. Now, what happened was that I didn't ask them to pay me again after 1 week, because remember, I told you earlier that I after spending 6,000 naira on ads, I didn't have any money anywhere to say I'll pay another 6,000 naira again. So what I got as this payment, which is the 211,000, was what I took 60,000 naira ads to run ads for the next week, right? Now, because I already have the money to run ads for that week, I didn't bother asking for payment that week again. So I asked for payment in 2 weeks' time. Now, if you can see the next time you will see payments here, the next time you see paid here is on the 29th of January, right? And this was about 2 weeks. If you calculate from 16th to 29th, it's about 2 weeks. Now it was also the end of the month, so they deducted 300 Ghana cedis for customer service. I told you earlier that when you place an order, they call them, right? So the customer service of the company call them to confirm their order and stuff. So they charge you 200 Ghana cedis at the end of the month for that. And they took 150 Ghana cedis for their storage. Now they're 250 Ghana cedis because when your product gets to their country, they are helping you keep the product, right? And they are not keeping it in one place. They move these products to their other regions so they can make it easier when you get orders from that region. Normally, their office is in Accra. For the company I'm using, their office is in Accra. But you can see 70 cities was reduced here for sending to other branches. So they distribute this product to other branches. You tell them how many numbers you want them to send to those branches. Now it's optional. If you don't want to tell them, okay, let them all be in Accra, but I would advise you send them to other branches because it's easier to get your product delivered when you have orders in that branches. One thing with this business is that the earlier you call whoever made an order, the better, because sometimes when you leave it for so long, they might likely change their mind, right? So if you have your product in these branches already, they can just call them that day, and once they confirm, they get it delivered that day, right? So they took 150 Ghana cedis for storage. Now, what I got at the end of the day was 2,905 Ghana cedis. Yeah. 2,905 Ghana cedis. Now they deducted 10 again for their charges. Now 2,905 Ghana cedis when they paid me in USDT as usual. When they paid me in USDT, what I got was this next slide here, which is 231 USDT. You can see 29 January 2024. And when I sold that to Naira, what I got was 338,315. Still remember that what we spent, the total of everything we spent was 113,000, right? So in the first week, I was paid 200. Let me still see the figure. I was paid 211,000. In the second week, I was paid 338,000. Now let's go back to this sheet and see what happened after there. Now, what happened after there? Sorry. What happened after there is that I have not asked for a withdrawal. With 300,000 naira, I was just using it to run ads, so that the next time I ask for a withdrawal, it will be big. I don't like asking for withdrawal every week because every week they'll keep taking 10,000 cities for their charges, right? And as a businessman, you have to cut down cost. So let's go back to this sheet and let's see. So 29th January till now, I'm recording this video on the 14th of May now. So you can see from here, if you notice here, it's red because I've already received payment for this. And from down here, I've not received payment. Although I asked them to send it to some branches because they told me that, okay, the ones in Kumasi has finished. What we have left is just Accra, and most of your orders are from Kumasi. Let me prove this to you. You can see the last few orders here were from this was before them sent it there. The last few orders here was from Kumasi. So they told me, oh, in Kumasi we have just about one product left, and the last orders here are from Kumasi. So how do we do it? I said, okay, send so number to Kumasi, right? So at this point they sent it to Kumasi. You can see it was delivered here, Kumasi, delivered. Now I've asked for withdrawal for this point. That's why they took another 150 for storage and 300 for Ghana cedis, for 300 Ghana cedis for customer service, right? So what I'm expecting after this deduction is 3,290. Yeah, I'm expecting 3,290. And this is my third withdrawal since I started selling this product. Yeah, I wanted to make everything practical for you so you understand what I'm trying to explain. So this 3,290 Ghana cedis. Now, if you convert this to Naira, I don't know the current rate now, but okay, yeah, I was paid. Yeah, I was paid today. If you check my me, you can see that I sent the money. Where is Binance? If you check my me, yeah, look at Binance here today. This is 14th May. I'm recording this video on the 14th of February, rather. You can see 14th February. Let me check my date here. 14th February 2024, and they paid me today 14th February 2024. Yeah, 14th February 2024. Now I've not sold this to Binance yet. I've not sold this in Naira yet, but with the current rate, if you can check the rates on Binance now, if you watch this video maybe within this range of 14th or 15th and change this rate, this is close to 400,000 naira. I'm not kidding. It should be 400 or 380 or 390 naira thereabouts. I haven't sold it yet. Yes, I would have shown you. I just got this made today. My phone was down, so when I charged it, I saw that okay, there is a mail here. You can see when it was sent, 14th February 2024. Yep, that was when I received the mail. So I've not sold this one yet, but I can assure you it's over 300,000 plus. So you can see the first time I was paid 200,000, the second time 300,000, and this third time is still 300,000 yet. I will have about 10 products left, right? So in total, I've made over, let's say, roughly 700,000 or so, or even 800 for this product. And what I spent buying and everything was 113,000, and what I spent on ads over this period is 236,000. So if you do all these deductions, you still be left with over roughly 5 or 400,000 naira thereabouts. I can't remember. I have not settled down to do every calculation, but we'll be left with something around that range in pure profit. I remember we still have about 10 of these products left. 10 of that product left at the price of 150 Ghana cedis is about 1,500 Ghana cedis, which is still over 200,000 naira. I'm not kidding. You can go and check that out because currently the black market rate of Ghana, the black market rate of cedis to naira, it's about 106 or 107,000 naira thereabouts. Now, That is how basically how this e-commerce business works. Remember the steps I mentioned earlier. If there's any steps you don't understand, you can actually feel free to go back to this video and watch it. I took my time to break down everything so that you understand exactly how this works. So that you understand exactly how this works. So, how can you get started with this? Okay, sorry, who is this business for? Now, this business can be done by anybody, right? It doesn't take the whole of your time. You don't have to go to work in the morning and come back. You have to do everything at the comfort of your home. So students can do this, businessmen and women can do this, stay-at-home moms can do this, 9 to 5 workers can do this, fathers can do this, and coppers can do this. At the time of recording this video, I'm actually serving. Yeah, I'm serving right now. So I'm a cup member, right? And I'm doing this at the comfort of my home. Now, the crazy thing is, it doesn't take the whole of your time, right? Once you get a product, you test your product, you buy your product, you ship it, and the process of shipping takes about 10 to 14 days, right? 10 to 14 days. Now, throughout these 10 to 14 days, you don't have anything doing except maybe you want to research for new products, right? So when your product is around, you just go back and you switch on your Facebook ads. You don't have to set it up afresh. You already set it up when you were running, when you were testing the product. So what we basically have to do now is to just switch it on again. When you get an order, you pick the information and you send it to the delivery company. They call the person, confirm the order, deliver, and you keep funding your Facebook ads accounts every day, or if you want, you can fund it at once and then go to sleep. At the end of the day, you get paid. So anybody, literally anybody, can do this business. It's very simple. Now, how can you get started? At this point, I know a lot of you are eager to get the money and yeah, just want to start and get the money. Now, if you follow this video from the beginning, then I'm very sure that you can literally start something, right? Because you can do your product research at this point, or if not do your product research, know a product that is capable of selling, right? And then I told you where I buy 1680.com. You can go there and then get your product and then ship it to the country of your location. You can just try to figure out everything you want on your own with the knowledge you have here. It's very possible. Just get your product, go to Facebook, test it, and if you see that the orders you have are convincing enough for you to know that people are interested in this product, then you now buy it and ship it to your location. 1680.com. Remember, go there, check the price, buy it, and ship it to your location, right? It's as simple as that. That is the first option. Now, the second option is to help me, is to allow me and guide you. Yeah, is to allow me hold your hand and take you on this journey, because it's something you can do on your own, but it's easier when you have someone who is already in the game to pull you through. And that takes me to what I call the e-commerce for beginners course. The e-commerce for beginners course is a program I created just for you to make your e-commerce journey easier for you, right? To make it easier for you. Now, in this course, you're going to be learning what e-commerce is, how to get started. You'll be learning how to do product research and get products that we sell, because the truth is, not every product we sell. Sometimes you might test like 3 products and you see that none of them it's giving you the good results you want. So there is actually a way of doing product research and getting products that we sell. I'll teach you how to get your domain and your hosting. I'll teach you how to get WordPress and how to install your WordPress and do the basic setup on your website. This is a bit technical, so if you're not into web design, you definitely need someone to put you through on this. I have videos I've recorded that will teach you and guide you how to do this. You'll also be getting learning how to design a highly convertible landing page using Elementor, a landing page that people can not wait to get to the end of it and fill out the form and get their product. Now, I'll be teaching you how to set up your business Facebook business account. I will teach you how to install Facebook Pixel on your website. Now, the Pixel helps you track your orders. The reason why you could come to Facebook here and see that it's showing you 129 orders is because of the Facebook Pixel you have installed on your website. So whatever activity is happening on your website, Facebook is going to track it. So I'm going to teach you how to set that up. I'm going to teach you how to run engagement and conversion ads that will convert and get your products sold easily. Then I'm going to teach you how to source for good ad creative and how to get a good ad copy. Ad creative is basically the image or video you use for your Facebook ads, and then ad copy is the write-up you use for your Facebook ads. Then I'm going to be giving you access to my personal procurement, shipping, and delivery agent. Remember, I told you I have someone that helps me buy from that Chinese website. I'll be sharing his contact with you. I will share the contact of my delivery company with you. These are people I've worked with, these are people I've trust, these are people that have been doing well and are still in operation at the moment of shooting this video. And as a bonus, I'll be giving you the premium WordPress, a premium WordPress plugins and Elementor templates, right? I'll be giving you landing page templates, which means you don't have to design your landing page from scratch. All you need to do is just edit, put your pictures where you have to put them, put your writer where you have to put them, and I'll be giving you premium Elementor plugin. Now, lastly, you'll be getting access to my mentorship class, right? You'll be getting lifetime access to my mentorship class, which means you can ask me any question anytime you want to, and I'll be there to help you and attend to you. Now, you can see from what everything you have to be learning here that e-commerce is not just about buying and selling. If you want to do everything yourself, which I would advise you to, especially if you don't have the money to outsource, then you'll see that you actually be learning e-commerce. Then at a point you'll be learning Facebook ads. Yeah, at a point you'll be learning web design. Now these are different skills that people are experts in, and they charge you separately for it. Facebook ads is a skill that people have mastered, and they charge people just to run ads for people. You'll be getting that for free here. Then web design is also a skill. I don't have to tell you about that. People charge as much as 500,000 naira to design a website. Now you'll be learning how to do a landing page through this course. So you agree with me that you're not just going for an e-commerce course, you are indirectly learning how to do Facebook ads, indirectly, sorry, learning how to do Facebook ads and how to to do a bit of web design, right? Yeah. So how much is this course? Because it's definitely going to be free, right? It's definitely not going to be free. You agree with me that everything I've said here, it's okay. This is a breakdown of everything we learned. Once again, introduction to e-commerce, product research, domain and hosting, WordPress installation and setup, landing page design with Elementor, introduction to Facebook ad manager, pixel and custom installation. You also learn Facebook page creation and payment setup. You'll be learning how to set up your Facebook ads, engagements and conversion ads. You'll be learning how to buy, ship, how to price your products and how to get them delivered. Then you'll be learning how to scale and then start earning more. Now you'll be learning how to check and beat competition. You know who and who is selling the kind of product you're selling and how to beat the competition. Then you'll be getting the contacts of my personal procurement agent. I told you that already. Then you'll be getting templates and premium plugins and then mentorship access to my community and free updates. Yeah, knowledge is evolutionary, right? So with this course and with my mentorship, you are assured that with whatever updates I get and whatever new thing I learn, you'll be learning it too. So how much does this cost? I know you're already scared, because the truth is, with everything I've mentioned here, with all the skills you'll be learning through this program, I won't be overcharging you if I charge you 100,000 naira. Yeah, 100,000 naira is a fair bargain for for everything you'll be learning here, right? Now, if you think this is too much, then you can go and maybe check out how much it costs to learn how to run Facebook ads, or how much it costs to learn how to design websites now. But I won't be charging you 100,000 naira now, so don't panic. I won't even be charging you 50,000 naira, and of course, I won't be charging you 30,000 naira. I've made this course and this learning opportunity convenient for anyone who is interested in learning to start e-commerce, because I've interacted with a lot of people and they told me, okay, look, I want to start e-commerce, but I don't have the capital, I don't even have money to get the course. So I've made the course option a little bit easier for you so you can get started and scale and start making this money for yourself. So I won't be charging you 30,000 naira, and of course I'll be charging you just 15,000 naira. Yep, for everything I've mentioned here, for my experiences, for because indirectly you are paying for my experience, right? You are paying for my knowledge, and you are paying for whatever I've learned. You want to learn it too. So I'll be charging you just 50,000 naira to learn e-commerce. 15,000 naira only to get started with your e-commerce journey. But it's a limited offer, right? Price is going to increase to 25,000 naira soon. So if you're watching this video, especially if you're watching this video in February, then you might like to jump on this opportunity, because before you say Jack, this price will go to 25,000 naira and it won't come down. I assure you that this 15,000 naira is still price. It's still price. You won't see anybody giving you this offer for 15,000 naira. It's still price. So I advise you to jump on this opportunity, because price will increase to 25,000 naira soon. So I'll leave a link in the description of this video to my WhatsApp. You chat me up on WhatsApp, and also leave a payment link in case you want to get started now. Just click on that link. It will take you to where you make payment. After that payment will be redirected to my DM, right? And I'll process when immediately I confirm your payment, I'll grant you access to this program. Remember, it's a limited offer. I have a link in the description of this video. Click on this link and get started. Or you can message me directly on WhatsApp. I'm going to drop my link to my WhatsApp also in the description of this video. Get hold of this opportunity now that this price is still 15,000 naira. Thank you, and I'll see you inside the training. So let me end this video by asking you this question again. What business can you start with 200k and get 200k back in the first week? You remember in the first week we got 211,000 naira, right? So I'll be waiting for your answers to this question in the comment section of this video. Now, I won't be wrong if I ask this question that what business can you start with 100 and what 113k? Because remember we did the calculation and everything was at 113k, right? But let's just keep it at 200k. So what business can you start with 200k and get 200k back in the first week? I'll be waiting for your answers in the comment section of this video. Thank you, and have a nice day.